Hey guys, this is Chris. I am just coming off. I actually just walked out of the last session at the Brethern in Christ Golden Bell Camp. It's their high school camp for the Brethern in Christ denomination for the Midwest region. It's like Kansas and Oklahoma churches, and the Lord was just so kind and so good this past week. I just had a conversation just a second ago with a student named Josh, and Josh early on in the week kind of came up to me and introduced himself, and then he just said, "Hey, sometimes my brain just kind of fuzzes out whenever I get talking to people. I get really nervous talking in front of people, and I don't think that I'm really good at that." And tonight he came up and just said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that you spoke more truth to my heart, more truth to my heart than any pastor has preached into my heart over the last decade." And he said, I walked into this thing not even really believing in Jesus, but I'm leaving camp. I'm going back down the mountain, and my heart is fully surrendered, and I'm locked in with Jesus." And that was really beautiful. And then there was just another sweet moment, and it's because of your prayers that this happened. There's a girl that gave her testimony to everybody tonight, and I didn't know any of this, but earlier we had kind of talked about one of the nights we had talked about surrender and just how to surrender everything, and I'd said a few things in there that she said, before she came to camp this past week, she wrote down in her journal just some stuff that she felt like Jesus was inviting her into, and she said I looked back in my journal whenever Chris was talking about surrender, and it was word for word, like not a nuance different. It was word for word what Jesus was asking me to lay down and surrender. And I'm just calling to say thank you so much for your prayers, for the way that you are laboring in the field of prayer. It is worth it, and He is worthy of it. And God is moving powerfully. He is raising up laborers in this generation of people who are surrendered fully to their King. And man, I'm leaving this camp on a high, and I'm really excited, and I'm so excited to see what God does with the fruit that was born over these last few days in the lives of these students, because of largely God's grace in your prayers. So thank you so much for praying. We'll do it again soon. All right, see you. Bye.